Bourbon Street in New Orleans, Louisiana, where this legendary street is about to be empty because the madness has hit. It's third-seeded BYU taking on second-seeded Florida, the winner of this game advancing to the Elite Eight.
And you know about Jimmer Fredette. However, pay attention to Jackson Emery, Defensive Player of the Year in the conference, Collinsworth, and Hartsock. Meanwhile, for the Florida Gators, Boynton as well as Walker are their leading scorers. They both average 14 a game. Great game, back-to-back 30-point ball games. Inside, Macklin.
You know, they got to utilize that versatility against almost equally sized Brigham Young team, but maybe not as skilled.
BYU beating Wofford 74-66. And
then Irvin Walker, you just took the opportunity to use that size.
Dave Rose, you're excited about that. Someone other than Fredette knocking down a long three as Tyus zone already early on in this first half, going man-to-man against Florida.
Meanwhile, that one rattling in, and BYU ties it up at 5. Parsons driving. Oh, and he banks it in. What do you like about Walker?
Well, at 5'8", his size and his ability to do exactly right there, get into the paint, and that was not a...
Tyus with his second basket of the game. Florida up 9-5. Emery deep. And hits.
Man, we like this kind of game, up and down, baby. We love it.
Walker, rise and fire. And hits. Walker swings it, Boynton inside. Parsons dangerous from that area. He's a great passer. Walker off the dribble, and he knocks it down.
Position to shoot it.
Really like the pace here by Billy Donovan and the Florida Gators. Trying to get the ball inside, playing inside out.
Skip pass, Walker. And this time it's Boynton.
Jimmer can return the favor.
Well, then see what happens when you try to get the ball inside and you're successful early. It allows you to knock down those outside shots.
Baseline jump shot.
He presents.
Fredette with 155 assists on the season. 2016, Parsons. Walker has long distance range from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, and one.
But when you're 5'8", it always looks like you're getting beat up on the playground, Gus.
To be able to contest Duke. Duke with Kyrie Irving, outstanding. Without him, pretty good.
Rogers. Jimmer Fredette 0 for 3 to start this game. However, his teammates picking him up.
BYU can continue to score at this pace without Jimmer Fredette putting points on the board.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job without him. And that only bodes well for Dave Rose. If everyone else can get involved here early on, and then your main player can start knocking down shots.
Ball tipped up and in beautifully.
It's got to be confidence all the way.
And there is a look of frustration on the superstars.
And then the defender gets back to his man. That defender, if he gets the ball, is going to be very aggressive to the basket, trying to make Florida pay.
Good job by Wilbekin, but you can't do anything about that.
Beginning the second half if necessary.
So after trailing by 10, BYU comes back to tie it up at 27. They're on a mini 6-0 run. Parsons driving down the lane in the corner. Walker and hits his third.
It's a pretty good look there by Macklin.
Will he be rewarded? BYU with the chance to take the lead. Jimmer faking, stepping back, crossing over, forcing it up.
Wow.
Oh, and in.
But no straight post-ups, and now Brigham Young's going back to the zone. Not a lot of straight post-ups because Brigham Young active and double in the post.
Parsons points in the first half.
Good first half on 3 of 6 shooting.
Fredette again with the left hand.
Again, Macklin steps up as a roadblock. Hard to get off those outside shots. That's why he goes inside.
Going to the bucket. Walker for 3. Got it.
Warm during practice and so forth.
See, we never heard of that. We just wore the high socks.
And the Chuck Taylors. Macklin.
It's an ability on the low block.
Adds a free throw.
Like he did at the beginning of that first half.
Another deflection, this time by Macklin. Walker, crosstown traffic, the kick, Boynton rising. Count it. Tyus turnaround jumper, good. Being pressed by Collinsworth. Parsons frees himself. Beautiful.
Tough shot there.
And he's looking at the official. He wants the call, but hey, let him play.
Jimmer deep. Oh, and he gets the roll. 10 in the first half. Wilbekin is checked back in for Florida.
And again, Brigham Young back in that 2-3, and Florida attacks it.
Wilbekin doing a nice job on him. Cross the lane, pull up jump shot, and that is pure. Inside. Hartsock, can he get it? Yes, he can.
What did we say?
The winner to advance to the Elite Eight. Parsons driving, stopping, bouncing, beautiful. Technical foul on Emery. Looks like he said something to one of the officials, and Boynton is at the line.
It's a foul.
And Boynton.
That it wasn't an offensive foul, we know, because we had the benefit of.
Coach Rose, a member of that Phi Slamma Jamma team with Clyde Drexler. Jimmer shooting 2 of 7 from the three-point line.
And I agree with you, Lynn. Yeah, when you go to man-to-man, it kind of exposes Fredette, but
Macklin,
taking him to the mid-post, throw it down there to him. You know they're going to have to double-team him.
Macklin jump hook. Lenny
Over Irv Walker.
Boynton off a screen. Skip it. Dump it. Tyus. Oh, he tried to bang it. Got it back and draws the foul.
To penetrate off the dribble.
And he adds a free throw. 9 rebounds for Parsons. Wilbekin, pick and roll inside. Young, clears space.
Nor is it guaranteed that he'll be in school. That will be determined once his process is over with, guys.
Fredette with the steal. Parsons with him. Fredette to the bucket. Finger roll. Now Parsons, who's been excellent tonight as well. Wilbekin to the basket. Too strong. And the rebound goes to BYU. Kyle Collinsworth. His 10. Here comes Jimmer. Long range.
Are you kidding me? I was more of an arm shooter. Jimmer Fredette is more of a leg shooter, and that was evident on that shot right there.
Beautiful plays. 3:30 to play for a trip to the Final 8. Tyus, baseline. He's been wonderful.
Jimmer to go get the basketball. Put the ball in your playmaker's hand.
Here's a screen to the bucket.
To call that. A lot of times they like to go with hand being part of the ball.
Fredette again. Tapped around. Tyus with a rebound and he's fouled.
Was on Fredette. He attacked the big as opposed to
taking the lead for Florida. As he misses the second. 1:20 to go. Macklin.
He's just holding them.
Crossover. Off the back rim. Fredette going cold here. And a timeout called by Florida. 1:10 to play. Second half. Florida by a penny.
With 9 team fouls, the next one puts Florida in a double bonus. 2 shots for every foul.
Macklin, double team, dribbles out of it. 9 to shoot. Walker! Rims out and a foul. And now BYU will shoot. Freshman from Provo.
time here for the Florida.
And he missed the second. Donovan allows him to play on. Now he calls a timeout. Absolutely right, Reggie. 35.4 to go, folks. 27 on the shot clock. We're tied at 68.
You're playing for overtime right now if you're BYU.
Here's Walker. Parsons, 4 seconds, driving. No! And we're going to overtime. The overtime session. Irving Walker to Parsons. He takes a 3. The rebound ties it. Stag back.
That's a man's rebound right there. You go up with both hands. You have the guy on your back. Strong move there by Tyus, who's played fantastic.
And Fredette missing his first shot. Walker the other way. Now Walker quickly across the lane. Boynton, floater.
Boy, the Gators have come out with a ton of energy here in overtime, and I'm sure it's reminiscent of last year. They understand exactly how you got to approach this overtime.
I can't remember the last time Jimmer Fredette's been in the paint to make a move. Everything's been a jump shot.
Tried to wrap it around, and he travels. Irving Walker trots into the front court.
Yeah, it will be still a two-possession ball game, but the bottom line is psychologically you want to know at least you can make some stuff.
Walker to the basket, in and out. Tyus with a rebound, but over the back.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure about that one.
Wow. I'm calling it that way most of the game.
Abuo
and Walker are doing. They're continuing to attack the middle of the paint. And if they're missing the shots, Macklin and Tyus are doing a good job of getting hands on the basketball.
Yeah, first thing they got to do is continue to get position, because that's really what's saving the day for them on the offensive glass.
Inside Macklin, outside Boynton, up top.
Inside out.
The Cougars.
I thought Jackson Emery started off in that first half.
76-70. BYU 3 timeouts remaining. Florida with 1.
If they ever needed a big three from Fredette, it would be right here.
Again, defense holding.
Collinsworth driving to the basket. Hayes and gets it with the left hand.
There. Collinsworth is holding his ankle.
Boynton. Alex Tyus has been a beast today. Walker drives, kicks, Parsons, and hits.
That's the unconventional way.
Trying to rock his man. He's got Young on him.
He wanted to draw that foul.
Oh, and he threw it away.
But he had him.
Well, you know what? He might have been a little too far away for him to jump into him once he got him off his feet. And the length of Macklin really helped him on that one defensively. Otherwise, he would have been a victim.
Boynton, 1:24 to go. Tyus, he's been deadly from this range. They'll restart it. Walker, 12 to shoot. Irving down the lane to Tyus. Big time jam. He's got 19. Jimmer deep.
Yeah, he's off. Legs are gone.
Abuo cannot keep it in bounds. Florida with an 81-72 lead. Arizona Duke, don't forget, folks, coming up on CBS in just a few minutes.
I don't think I've ever seen two teams combined to shoot 70 threes tonight between this BYU team and the Florida Gators.
Fredette losing it. A tie-up on the floor. Young.
3 of 15 from downtown. That's more important.
Emery a 3. Young with the rebound on the baseline with 37 seconds remaining, and Parsons is fouled. How about this?
Should have fouled Young.
Florida can smell it now. 7 assists.
Well, what did we say in the open?
Cougars, and what a career it's been.
Well, again, to put a period on Chandler Parsons, this is the guy that won Conference Player of the Year, averaging less than 12 points a game.
Inside with 27.6 to go, 83-74. And BYU, they've decided to let Walker get it into the front court, not foul, and let the clock run out. Irvin Walker playing keep away now. Boynton was awesome as well for the Gators. He had 17, 3 at halftime. Exploded in the second half. Congratulations, Florida. They're heading to the Elite Eight. Billy Donovan does it again. He won back-to-backs in 06 and 07, and right now he's 1 win away from heading to the Final Four. The brilliant career of Jimmer Fredette over at BYU, so we advance the Gators. For Len Elmore, Reggie Miller, and Marty Snyder, I'm Gus Johnson saying so long from New Orleans. The final score, Florida defeated BYU. Coming up on TBS, it's a Wisconsin versus Butler.